Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Please, if you can kindly signify if you can hear me. Kindly signify if you can hear me. Please type in chat box if you can hear me to ascertain that we are together. Thank you so much, Mr. Kolade, for um confirming that you can hear me. So, welcome to the New York Market Scholar session. For this segment of Market Scholar session, I will be analyzing the XY, GBP, USD, and Euro USD. Right after that, CJ will be coming up for his analysis on gold and the yen back here. So this is basically a recap of what was done during the day. We're just going to head straight to the recap. Early this morning by 8:30 a.m., we were up for the market color session, and for the XY, we've seen price being bullish for a period of time, and then we saw price consolidate on a monthly time frame, of course. But coming down to the most recent price action, we're seeing that price has, grabbed liquidity residing right here. There's actually liquidity residing right here, and we have seen a grab of that liquidity. And down to the weekly time frame, as seen right here, and we're seeing even more push to the downside. If we now come to the daily time frame, what we want to see is price trading at least into what we want to see price do is trade into this very other block on the daily time frame at 102.890, and down to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame too, we want to see price retrace into these very levels. This first fair value gap being my first point of interest at 101.535, and my second point of interest is 102.164. So we should see price retracing into those levels. And on the 1-hour time frame, of course, in the 1-hour time frame, since we're looking out for some retracement, I'm interested in still in riding buy positions for the XY when I see the break of this very high right here at 100.327 on the 4-hour time frame. And on the 1-hour time frame, since I am waiting for a look of that high before taking buy opportunities or buy positions for the XY, I am just interested in selling for the meantime. And of course, where am I interested in taking my sales for the XY? I want to see price retracing into this very left shoulder right here. Into this very left shoulder right here at 99.948. And once I see price tracing into this very left shoulder, I am taking short positions on. I will be taking short positions on the XY and down to GBP USD. On the monthly time frame, as seen right here, nothing has really changed. We're seeing even more push to the downside. We're seeing a toggle right here. Price is, struggling to break this very high. And on the weekly time frame too, we've been seeing this toggle for a period of time. Price failing to take out this very high right here. The high at 1.34616. Down to the daily time frame too, pretty much the same thing. right? Pretty much the same thing. We are seeing price struggling to take out this very high on the daily time frame. Right, so all we're looking out for right now is to flip this most recent swing from point A to point B, and at least price should retrace into any of these fib levels, 61.8% fib level, 50% fib level, and what have you. Right, and down to the 4-hour time frame, and 4-hour time frame pretty much until I see a break of this very low right here at 1.32498. I am still going to be holding my bullish bias for GBP USD and seeing that price is yet to take out this very low. Narrowing down to my 1-hour time frame, looking out for buy opportunities. What I will do right now, my first point of interest as to where I want to take the buy of GBP USD is right here. Fib this most recent swing from point A to point B, price retraced into 50% fib level, and I'm seeing some push to the upside. So the next thing I want to do is there's a base right here, 2 candles lying side by side, marking the wick, using my trend line to mark the wick of this very second candle right here, and seeing that there's a third candle confirmation, price breaking above. I will go down to my 5 minutes time frame to see if I can see any variation pattern. Right. This has already left me. This has left me already because on the 5 minutes time frame, I can actually see 3 candles, and the third candle actually closed above this very first candle. So this variation pattern has played out, and at the close of this very third candle is where I'm interested in taking the buy of GBP USD. So this has left me. If I see a retracement and another base formation on the 1-hour time frame, I will be interested in taking the buy on GBP USD. My second point of interest is this very left shoulder right here, the box pattern strategy. Shoulder at 1.32708, sweep to the downside, break to the upside. All I want to see price do is retracing into this very 1.32708, seeing that entering the market using base strategy has already gone. I will wait for price to get to this very left shoulder, my second point of interest for entry on GBP USD, and down to Euro USD being last on the list before CG comes up for his own analysis on gold and yen basket. The monthly time frame, seeing that price structure has actually been bearish for a period of time. You've seen a clear of this liquidity right here. Price ranged for a while and saw this very push to the upside, signifying a grab of liquidity. And on the weekly time frame too, same thing, pretty much the same thing. Saw a bit of a range, double top liquidity residing right here. Saw a grab to the upside. After every expansion, we expect to see a retracement. And narrowing down to the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B, right? Price actually is holding at 38.2% fib level. But seeing that I am only interested in taking my buy positions at discount levels, I am speculating that price should at least trade into 61.8% fib level, coinciding with this very fair value gap right here at 1.11272. Once price trades into that level and I narrow down to my much lower time frames, I will be interested in riding the buy all the way. But seeing that structure I've not seen a break of structure. This low right here at 1.12638 has not been broken. I will keep holding on to buy positions for Euro USD until this low has broken. I won't be riding the retracement with this very fair value gap on the daily time frame, right? All I'm interested in saying is buy positions. And on the 1-hour time frame, I can actually spot our entry. Although it's still far, but one thing we want to master the art of doing is waiting as traders. So there's a left shoulder right here at 1 spot 12981. Sweep to the downside, break to the upside. All I want to see price do is retrace into this very left shoulder at 1 spot 12984. And once that happens, I am taking my buy positions for Euro USD. At this point in time, I will be entertaining questions. Please, if you have questions, if nothing is clear, or if you have a different bias from what I have said, kindly type in the chat box. While we're doing that, I'd like to announce that we are coming to the city of Abuja for the Traders Bootcamp 2025. We will roll out more information into the rest of the week. If you're within the city of Abuja, or if you know someone who is interested in trading based in the city of Abuja, you can tell them, invite as many people as possible. We will be rolling out the links for registration and what have you. Secondly, registration for the ATM cash flow training and FX bootcamp training are currently ongoing. Chat us up on 081 6099 5030. We will be giving you instructions on how to go about the registration. If there are no questions, we'll be going on a very brief break. Right after that, CJ will be coming up for his analysis on gold and the end basket. Cheers and God bless.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to the market color for today. Straight up, we're going to be analyzing gold against the dollar, and then we're going to be looking at the yen pairs. All right, so starting off with gold, we had a trade set up early today, and just wanted to show you guys how the trade is playing out so far. It's been so good. This is our entry. Okay, the trade has not delivered as we expected yet, so this is our entry, and the trade is still dancing around. So we're expecting take profit at somewhere around here 3362. So if you remember in the morning, we had our bias for gold where we said we wanted to see price come out and take out all this liquidity, even this one all the way down here. So it took it out, took some of it out, came back to our entry. So now we're expecting it to trade all the way here to take out this, these guys, and then trade into this other left shoulder right here before we expect a reaction. So we're still bearish on gold. We're waiting to see it sell off all the way to those levels that we've highlighted earlier. So on 4-hour time frame, one of the places we're looking out for is somewhere around here, which is a close to 50% level. All right, so that is it. We're still bearish on gold. Nothing has changed, and I will be proceeding with that bias even into the New York session. So on the 1-hour time frame, nothing much has changed. Just waiting for price to trade all the way here, which is 50% level. Until then, we'll keep going short on gold. Okay. Then 15 minutes, same thing. We're still going short. We want to see price take out this low. First off is to trade into here, give a reaction, and then possibly trade all the way to the downside. Okay, so that's our bias on gold. And then for GBP JPY and Euro JPY, very interestingly, we had a trade for GBP JPY. We said we wanted to see it trade and break this high, return, and then buy. I remember our bias for GBP JPY is a buy. We're looking to see trade all the way here, take out all these highs. Okay, so it's doing just that. Let me show you the entry, where the entry formed was somewhere here. Okay, yeah, here is it. Here it is. This is the entry on GBP JPY. Okay, we've taught our students this entry a lot of times. So if you're a student of the FX Bootcamp, you should know where we would have entered our GBP JPY trade. So this is it. This is the entry model, and this is our variation model, like we like to call it here. So this is where we enter GBP JPY, somewhere around here, 1912, I think 290. Let me see, 191294. So yeah. So somewhere around here, we took a GBP JPY buy from here, and stop loss is somewhere below here. So currently it's still trading up. Take profit is around this high here, 192 spot 128. So GBP JPY is playing out accordingly. We expect it to keep buying all the way to the upside. So that is our expectation on GBP JPY, and it hasn't changed. So we took a GBP JPY buy instead of a Euro JPY buy because we favored a stronger GBP against the pound. Okay, so we're in this GBP JPY buy, and it's been going on so well so far. So we are not taking the Euro JPY buy, but our bias for Euro JPY still remains bullish. Okay, and then lastly for USD JPY, if you remember in the morning, we said we wanted to see it break here, return back into this level here, and then buy. So it did very close to that. Let's look at, let me show you on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so the specific place I wanted to see trade into was this fair value gap here, but it didn't enter. But I preferred my GBP JPY trade rather than the Euro JPY and US JPY trade. Hence, I didn't even go ahead to take anyone on this two. But then it's been playing out as we planned. We still expect more buys on USD JPY. Okay, so just a quick recap before we round off. For gold, we're expecting it to sell. This is our entry point, and it's still selling so far. So we're still bearish on gold. For the GBP JPY, we're bullish. We've had our entry. For Euro JPY, we're still bullish, but no entry on Euro JPY and USD JPY as well. So these are my outlooks, and this is my bias. If you're looking to take a trade in these directions, make sure you also apply proper risk management as you take the trades. Okay, for those who took the trades in the morning, We hope you are securing your profits already. All right, so that's gonna be it. That's it. Okay. All right. So thank you very much, everyone who joined today's market call, and wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers, and God bless you. Tomorrow morning by 8:30 a.m. for the London session market call, we're going to be looking at the commodity pairs this time around, and we're going to be looking at US stock indices as well. Okay. So until then, wish you good luck and good trading once again. Cheers, and God bless, guys.